Hello? Alright, let's battle. Battling! We're battling! Sorry, I'm just setting up all my stuff real quick. Set up and prepare. View the brief. Stream content. Oh, no. All right, Tournament Noble Hierarch is fine. Is this thing actually running? I think it is. All right. No one can. How did you know I was doing the Jonathan cosplay this morning, bro? I woke up and I was like, you know what actually happened? I'll tell you the truth. I was in Portland, doing at the RC like on Friday and Saturday. Today's Sunday. And I think this is just gonna be a pass the turn here. And I scrubbed out of this event so hard. I tried to LCQ 4 times. I tried to LCQ 4 times with Breach, and I couldn't. I think I won 1 match. Okay. Yes. I might be dead because I'm on the draw here. Talon Gates of Madara. Okay. Phase out. Attack. Ah! Hey, Bolt, what's up? It was great seeing you. Aw, damn it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, there's no Surveillant in this deck. Okay, well, what do I do now? I think I lose now. I literally think I lose now because now the Elvish Reclaimer, they even just naturally had it. Okay, all right, so we need to draw into sneak attack. But I do feel like I am dead. Uh-oh. It can find the graveyard copy land too? You mean, what is that card? Okay, the thing toggled. 5 minutes passed and the thing toggled. Have I just been talking to myself this whole time? Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. What kind of creature removal should I have? Let's try and figure this out. If I were Jonathan, what would I do? I would win. How would I win? I have no idea. All right, fielding all feedback. I do think I want the omniscience in this magic. Hey, Magic, what's up? Did I see conversion rates for Portland? I did not. Do you have a link? Updated. All right, let's focus on this for just a second. Brainstorm, Ponder, Preordain, keep all of these. I want all the fast mana. You know, I oddly feel like Show and Tell is just not good in this matchup. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. I don't even think I want flutes. Do I want Magus? I kind of do. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. I'm sorry. 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 Can you even keep this hand? I mean, it's got island and acceleration. And a Show and Tell. But Dan's probably got some crazy card in here. Okay. That was not great. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. I was dead on board there. I guess I forgot that I could draw into Simian Spirit Guide as a red source. Should we have another island here? Feel like it, yeah. Creature. Nope. Once again, my worst enemy is me. Alright, so do I just jam this? Today's just Sneak and Show day. Alright. Flute for the Karakas and cut 2 or 3 Preordains? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh yeah, are we not playing the ring? I don't know if I don't think we are. No, this is not the Jab Jabber special. This is the Jonathan special. This is the Mac Daddy of them all. This is the one that we pray to at night for good luck in our legacy tournaments. Brother. Brother. This is the JPA 93. Speaking of which, dude, you know what the most powerful thing you could do here is? All right, I got it. Ready? Bet. We're gonna go Flooded Strand and we're gonna go Lotus Petal, and I'm going to bait. The Collector Roof? Maybe? I don't know. Does not feel close. Also, like, all right, what was that suggestion? Cut a couple preordains and board in, uh-oh, that's not good. Cut a couple preordains and bring in the Flute for Caracas. Yeah, Flute for Caracas, and then also, I don't know if we wanted, like, a braid for something. A braid for, like, anything, honestly. Why was I thinking about a braid? Oh yeah, like if they had their own like pithing needle or like flute or something like that. I don't think I actually know what's on top, but I don't think this can really do anything just yet. We have 2 red sources already. I'll probably just get this. We have 3 red sources, so I don't mind getting wastelanded here, I don't think. This is not great. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Cutting forces? Really? Brother, I had the turn 2 show and tell. I just needed a brainstorm to hit a 7 of or like more cantrips. You're telling me you would mulligan that? I call bullshit. I call 100% BS. All right, well, if they're doing this, I'm kind of happy. They got Gaddock Teague. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm not happy. Dude, they have some, like, something super nasty in hand that's gonna just absolutely destroy me. I can already tell. Oh, no. And GG's, one time. Okay, fine. And GG's, one time. Dude, what the fuck? I can't even fucking play this card. I can't even play this card. I'm sorry. Should I just play this Simian Spirit Guide? Oh my god. This is what happened the last time I tried this deck too. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. I don't cower in the face of fear and danger and all that stuff. I pass. Oh, that was waiting for the casting cost to show up? That's not great. Missed this alarm. Yep. I think there was an article a long time ago about how JPA liked to sideboard, but let's be honest here. I don't think this is a sideboarding issue. I think this is a fundamental, you don't know what you're doing issue. Once upon a time, bet. Don't play the sneak. I mean, I literally can't. I can't even play the sneak if I wanted to. But yeah. A 29% conversion rate. Dude, 29% conversion rate for Breach. That's great. This deck is getting banned. Nice. Banned. All right, and it's over. It's over. Okay, all right. Bet. It's a blocker. Sure. Oh my god. I mean, the next draw is Emrakul. It is. It most assuredly is. What did they get off the first one? They got Verdant Catacomb off the first Once Upon a Time. Okay, that's fine. And now they're getting a Reclaimer. Sure. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At this point, it feels like I have to do some ludicrous type shit. Luda. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We boarded out the dazes. We didn't board out the cantrips, so there'll at least be a cantrip on top of my deck. Oh, and they're bracing for Emrakul. Dan knows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I'm blocking. Please believe me when I say I'm blocking. Wait, really? I don't even know what to draw here. And GG's. That is an Atraxa. It does nothing. I don't know if that was a mulligan, man. The brainstorm just had to hit something. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Maybe that was a mulligan. No love for Portland. I went and I came back. Where are you seeing these stats, by the way? Where are you seeing these stats? I can win straight up. They have this. They have a Doorkeeper Thrall. So I don't think Atraxa actually does anything. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless I am missing something. I mean, I think I would just put the Atraxa into play, though. Or not. I don't know. Maybe not. Sacrifice that creature at the beginning of the next end step. Alright, well, here's a show and tell. Here's a show and tell. Here is a show and tell. And they put Knight of the Reliquary into play again. Alright, I lose. We tried. Yeah, I'm not beating that. Heading over to the RC right now, playing the standard 5k. Ooh, okay. All right, no, we need to redeem ourselves here. Hold up, Legacy constructed. We're joining a league. We're joining a league with this deck so that we can win. Trust. Okay, so the RC doesn't. When does coverage for the RC start? Not till like 9 or something, right? If I had to guess. Anyways. Today's stream is sponsored once again by Factor 75. I am very grateful to the one person who has already bought this kit. That is very helpful to all the coverage stuff that I'm working on. But if you're interested in supporting the stream and you're looking for some food that comes at a very nice 50% discount rate, consider the Factor Meal subscription plan for 1 week. Your first box gets free shipping and also just has loads of delicious food. We kind of looked over some of the options last time. Great stuff that we'll take a look into later today. But yeah, Factor is just kind of badass. If you don't like cooking, if you'd rather play Magic Online than cook, or just, I don't know, do other productive stuff, like, brother, like this is how you do it. You just have the food made for you and sent right to you. It's just simple. And as someone who's had Factor before for a while, like it's good. It's actually good. Okay. We are 0-1 in the challenge, but our morale is high. We are 0-1 in the challenge, but our morale is high. All right. To block the Thrall, but then they give it protection with the Mother of Runes. Hey, Sean, thanks for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're at the airport waiting for your flight home? Bless. I hope you have a safe flight. Wait, where is home? How long is your flight? The Mother of Runes would have just stopped the everything, right? I don't actually gain life. I know Dan. Dan is, you know, he's good. He's good for it. Don't worry. I know he sees it. Yeah, Vic, I did see that Santa Clara was gonna have the Laughing Dragon stuff. Yes. Good old Rock. Okay, this is a much better hand. This is a much better hand. Keep. But I am on the play once again. I am on the play once again. Man. I haven't really been playing too much Legacy lately because I was prepping for the RC and stuff. But I wanted to know what you guys think of current Legacy, like the format. Is it actually like fun again? I don't know. I have not really been high on Legacy. I am completely consumed by Underworld Breach. I am addicted to it. I'm addicted to it. This deck is so much fun to play for me. Just for me though. Funny enough, Seal of Cleansing. Why is this in your main deck? Huh? Okay. What is going on here? Luris? Legacy not great right now. 3 years, but garbage. Format feels like a spot where you can't fix it really unless you ban like 5 to 10 cards. Wait, why? It's a one of in the replenish deck. What cards would you... I did go to the RC, yes, and I failed, so I said I'm coming home, and I spent all evening yesterday with my son, and it was great. I enjoyed it very much more than just being at the RC not doing anything, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, it was great. Can I put these 2 lands back? And then we go for the kill. Okay. Okay. Hit Volcanic Island. Made the right call being at home though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I came home and he was just so excited to see me and I was just like, yeah. Yeah. I also missed him a lot. Like we have a baby monitor and I just kind of like sat there at night, like watching him sleep. I was like, he I don't know, man. This guy truly is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I don't think it's any more complicated than that. So I came home. Yeah, it's funny because like I would have otherwise spent my time there. They didn't have like a major modern event on Saturday. They had something on Sunday, but I was just like, eh. Magic players are truly evolving. Lol. Wait, choose a... I think I'm actually going to put the sneak attack into play, especially since we have another one. Holy fuck. Oh no. Why does it have to be like this? I guess they get to destroy this now, though. I think that's fine, though, right? It's gotta be fine. How are you supposed to beat these sharks? The problem is that putting the well, then I guess I shouldn't have spewed the show and tell then. No? I should have just gone sneak attack and spewed the pedal instead. Maybe? Because this doesn't do anything. This is just going to get plowed. What is my plan here? Hello? I don't know. Oh no. I think I messed this game up. This game seems so good. Alright, creature. Artifact. Sorcery. Instant. Land. Could respond to activate it again. But I didn't have anything to put in. I think this is what I want to do. A ringleader? Okay. Okay. I think this gets plowed now. Do I force? Nah, that's insane. Because they also get a... Dude, they've got a Shark Typhoon in play? I'm literally dead. See, okay. Alright. Thank you. Alright, the little guy is asleep, so we have to whisper. Welcome to my ASMR stream. My name is Honorog. Here's a Lotus Petal. Alright, and then we... Yeah, we just pass. Okay. Oh, you're saying if I see. I'd have to go sneak attack, hold priority. Sneak attack is what you're saying. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Yes. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, but I have to hold priority. Funny enough, I don't think I've actually ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that. But I've also never played this deck with Atraxa. Motherfucker. They found Karakas? Are you serious? Why is everybody playing this card? What do you start with? Brainstorm or Ponder? I guess I'll go with the Ponder. None of these cards are good. Okay, that's not great either. Jeez. Okay, done 23. 4 of a kind. I played my first game of Balotra last night with my wife. Yeah, that game is... I get it. I get why it's addicting. I get why it is addicting. Swear to God, Emrakul is the hardest fucking card to find. Okay, well. I think I'm supposed to just pass here. Pass here, and the next turn we go sneak attack Atraxa, and we're probably guaranteed to find the Emrakul. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So we have 8 mana, which means we can go sneak attack. Oh, fuck. What is this? I probably shouldn't let this resolve. That seems terrifying. That seems terrifying. Yeah. But like I did kind of mess up though, right? Because I could have technically put in the other Atraxa that I got. Like, this one could have been in play. Wait, what? They're cycling this? Okay. And Emrakul. We still... Oh, okay. I was going to say, holy fuck. If we had not hit Emrakul, I would have been mad. We don't want the show and tell. Yes. Brainstorm. Ponder. Volcanic Island. Okay. Alright, help. 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 What do I do? He just played with Parallax Wave? I see. Okay. And we attack. And we attack. Yes! Honestly, too much trauma from Emrakul. What's a little bit absurd to me is how much... Oh, they just conceded. Okay, cool. How much, what is that deck called? You know what I'm talking about? What's crazy to me is how much breach there was at the RC compared to how little Eldrazi there was. I thought there would be more Eldrazi. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just keep in all this counter magic. So we're playing against what? We are playing against the enchantment deck, the replenish deck. So one thing to note is that they have cards like Cast Out, which are kind of scary. One player was at the top tables. Interesting. Kind of would expect it to do much better. What other enchantments do they have? I don't know if Consign is actually good. What about Magus? I guess I'll see if I can look it up. Let's see. Dimir. Blue Belcher, replenish combo. So 3 islands. Okay. Another Seal of Cleansing. Harbinger, bunch of blasts. I mean, I don't know if this tells me anything. I don't know if this changes anything. Let's bring these in. I guess what's important is that it's not really a control deck, right? I actually think I should be cutting some of them or show and tells. This does not seem great. Oh, Cast Out is just a one of? Wait, never mind. Okay. Also, fast mana doesn't need to be here. Don't know how good like this extra Emrakul is, and then I would want these. So maybe we can cut 2 preordains. Is this bad? Play for a little bit of a longer game. Does Consign do anything here? I don't know if Consign does anything. Black White Sewers was doing great. Yeah, there are 2 copies of Standstill. If assuming that this is correct. Holy shit, there's 2 copies of Opalescence. What the fuck? Wow. Okay. Uh, yucky. 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 You keep this? Who keeps this? Be honest. Who keeps this hand? Hands up. Tell me right now. Who keeps this? Be honest. I don't know. I don't know. Hand is trash? Hand is trash? Mull? What? Really? Julian keeps it. Okay. What would Jonathan do? Hold up. Is there like a website for this? You and I would both keep it. Nice. Okay, look. Hear me out, okay? Heads, I mulligan. Tails, I keep, okay? I meant like twice in a row, though. Twice in a row. 2 heads in a row, I mulligan. Tails, I keep. Ah, okay. Well, tails. You saw it, right? So I have to keep it. I have to keep the coin doesn't lie. The coin doesn't lie. The coin doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? The coin doesn't lie. My odds of finding a blue source. All right, fuck it. We'll find out. Fuck it. We'll find out truly if I have the mojo. Look, this is all prep, okay? Here's what I'm trying to say. One does not simply win like Jonathan without becoming like Jonathan, right? And to be like JPA93, you gotta fucking, like, you know, you gotta fucking duel, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking duel. Okay, look, I can explain. I can explain. Fuck. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Well, you know, that's okay. Just seems like a
one follower at least.
It's like a small punt, just like a small punt, not a big one, just a tiny one, just a tiny one. You know, it's okay. I'm doomed. You keep this, but you... Oh, bet. Okay. Nice. Look, I'll take a 9th place. In this league, if I get 9th, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be honest. I will be ecstatic. Ooh, did my boy Garrick play? Bro. You know what would be so sick? Well, I don't actually think we need this ponder. We have everything else. All right. One time for the stream. I'll use it on a fucking league, man. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 10 mana away from casting Emerald Cool. Got it. Have we learned a lesson here? You know, I don't believe the people that say they did. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nope. 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 Shark. Yeah. Yep. Look, we have basically 15 okay, that should do it, right? The problem is now at this point. Nah, I'm not waiting. Right, bet. I have a feeling this game is not going to go so well. The overlay. Wait, what happened? Wait, what are you talking about? Jared, what are you talking about? It wasn't the commentary, it was the content on the stream. Era of Modern. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed that. Yeah, I appreciate that. We're still doing fine. I mean, to be honest though, I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I think I'm just dead though. Also my okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've learned. My challenge match has started, so I lost the die roll. Oh, I lost the die roll. Okay, perfect. Dude, Waterfalls, I was watching your artifact deck from yesterday. Looked pretty sweet. I did something in Modern, but it had Breach in it. If this is a mulligan, I should not be playing the deck. Oh, but that's a shuffle. And now we're just dead. What I probably could have done was not play the Ponder on turn 1. Could have not played the Ponder on turn 1. Okay, decent pickup. So they're probably sitting on like Hydroblast. So one another blue card at least, so we can go Show and Tell into Omni. I think also Show and Tell into Atraxa is fine. Like not putting a laser pointer thing. Wait, what? I was in Portland, but I came home. I didn't I didn't make it out of the LCQs. I was quite frustrated. I couldn't get and to hone in on why I just couldn't get Metalcraft for like at all. Which is why the Fables seem so cool. The Tangrams is playing. Company should have did like not putting a laser pointer thing in the card preview window for I do need 3 artifacts. Yes. And I did not have that many. Is this card even scary? You're talking about like the shine effect, right? Like that was at the top right of the card. I know what you're talking about, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, this is just a problem. It's just a problem. And Emrakul. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll take that. I will take that. Nope. All right. Yeah, I wasn't particularly a fan of that aesthetic choice, but like, oh, that's not good. That's not good for me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop. Stop. Hello, please. Yeah, I mean, there's still like a lot of stuff. Last night I was working on. Hold up, let me see if I can actually show you. Another wasteland. Alright, well, do they also have consign? Oh shit, I didn't even see this. The problem with this hand is it's slow. Has slow is no selection. Dude, this is maybe like the hardest deck to play. The fuck? Okay. Pass. I mean, I would like my mana sources back. Like, I feel like you keep the. I don't know. Do you keep this hand? Hello? Am I not supposed to keep this hand? Ooh. What does that do? Okay. Maybe they don't have anything. Nice. Wait. Oh, thank God I get my mana back. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. This Parallax Tide deck in pre-modern. How do you actually oh, you just literally play Stifle. Okay. Right. Yeah. Makes sense. So last night I was working on updating like some of the visuals here. So for example, things are not done yet. But like the thing that I'm working on right now is what it looks like here when these graphics enter. You see how like they slide in? small animation things like that. You know, I'll run it back one more time. I don't have a great way to do this otherwise. Oops. Too fast. Sorry. Okay. And so I was like tinkering around with a bunch of things like, okay, what should the opacity level be here? Should I have a border? Does it look good, bad? Like all that kind of stuff, right? A couple other things that I'm working on too, like to automate things that are just supposed to be automated, I suppose. Guess we... Yeah, I guess I'm just fetching here. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, and then a couple other things. I need to... Ooh. Okay. Don't have anything, I guess. I don't know. This seems like a doomed game, if I'm honest with you. 16 cards and they can't have a single force or a... Oh, they pitched a brainstorm? I'm kind of down for that. Okay. I probably should just focus on this. Alright, so I have lost at least 2 matches now. So I think I'm losing this game 3 here. Oh, and then I actually got my standings page figured out too. I think. See if I can show you guys the standings page. But what I really need to get done... Gets what here? Yeah, that. So the cool thing about this is that everything on this page is automated. It's all like the kind of like software that like it's good. It's good software. It's good software. Then the bracket page also has some slick stuff going on. But yeah, I think overall making slow progress, which is, you know, nice. Excuse me. Okay, we're playing against Mother of Runes again. That's not great. Excuse me? What just happened to all my lands? What? Huh? Did I miss something? Oh, they had Seal of Cleansing. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. That's cool. Alright, you got that one. Alright, let's do this now. Not the worst draw here. So right now, the ingest is, I mean, I'm taking in data from Melee, but it's a manual input from Melee. It's not like I'm calling their API, which I really probably should. But I didn't want to commit too hard to Melee because I think they were doing a lot of like backend changes on their side. They were doing a lot of back-end changes on their side. And so until that was done, I just did not want to touch any sort of connection points or anything like that. I think now it might be complete. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'll have an input module for like I'll have an input module for Melee. I'll have an input module for Spice Rack. And then I'll have an input module for third party, ad hoc, you know, whatever it is. Melee doesn't allow site scraping. Wait, really? Like, is like a... Oh, they're probably like... Okay, they're probably... block access or something like that, sure. Hey, what time does this coverage start again? Twitch.tv/Star City Games. Okay, looks like they're live. So I guess in between rounds, I'll watch some of this coverage. Seems pretty good though. I'm not queued for Charlotte, but I don't know. It would be nice to play in Charlotte. But I don't know what the RCQ seasons are like right now. Is it the RCQs right now are... RCQs right now are standard, right? Yeah, they looks like they're still going over like event slides and things like that. GPT got coming back with some generic response pulled from Melee. Wait, what do you mean? Melee does have a dedicated API, yes. So I would, and I have the like the developer token or whatever to actually pull. Damn, Mason is so tall. Holy crap, that's so cool. Okay. I mean, I think I'm just gonna walk up slowly and down smash. Right? Like... Yeah, hey, GG's. I alt tab for a second. Yes, I am coping very hard right now. Well, so I played my first match in the challenge. I had no idea what I was doing with this deck. I think it's legitimately good, but I have no idea what I was doing. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll play a league match to figure out what to do. And in our game 3, I alt tab like just for like 2 seconds, and I come back and I'm like, all my lands are gone. Hello, like, huh? Where'd my lands go, Judge? I really want Tangrams to win this event. Setting up the 0 permanent sign seemed like worth. Yeah, I mean, that definitely looks fucking. It was. Yeah, that was badass. Badass AF. Okay, so it looks like they've started. So that's kind of interesting. Let's go. What we got going on here? Black White against Teamer Breach. There's a turn 1 Tameo off a breeding pool. Good start. It really baffles my mind how good removal is against this combo deck. You don't usually see that. Okay. What if I just waited another turn? What do they even have in their hand? Hello? How much red do I have? I think I have all my islands in my hand. Bulk. If I get wastelanded twice, I should be fine. You think they're playing Solitude? No shot. All right, so there are only these volcanic islands left. I don't think I'm pitching this Atraxa. Like, once the sneak attack's in play, I'm probably good to go. Alright, turn 4. Boom. Yeah, let's go. Okay, fine. Finally. Holy shit. Is this a turn 2 kill? This is a turn 2 kill. Okay. They're actually making him play it out. Okay. Turn 2 kill is pretty badass. Turn 1 Tamio. Turn 2 shock. Mox. Yeah. Nice. Okay, real quick, how do we sideboard? That one's over, so I'm not gonna look into it too much. So playing against another one of these decks. Pyroclasm, Omniscience, maybe a Braid. Is it ever correct to board out a Show and Tell? Not if I'm bringing in Omniscience. Yeah, that's crazy. What about boarding out like an Emrakul or boarding out like fast mana? I think I'm kind of down to board out some mana. Can I do that? Is this allowed? And just keep all the other stuff? Sure. Why not? Just jam it? Nice. Just jam. Okay. So Jeff, according to you, I should just do it. You're saying this one's a good one? You really could cut Force in this matchup? I don't know. Does that make sense? Okay, so Enzo gets game 1. And he's got Renin 6, Flame of Anor. Hey, you actually got some good cards here. So in this matchup, I would definitely want... Wait, the Haywire Might is in the sideboard? Or it's like a second Haywire Might? I don't know. But Nature's Claim, the 2 Flame of Anor, for sure. Fire Spout, Pyroclasm. You probably want the Renin 6 and the Boseiju, so that's like 7 whole cards to board in. I don't know what's in the main deck, but that's a lot of good cards you could bring in. No. No. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Fuck. Okay, fine. Fine. Thoughtseize. Maham is saying she's doing another Balatro run and she got a royal flush, but it was on her very first hand of the run. This is not a good matchup though. 2 Wrathless Guys, 2 Thoughtseize, actually, okay. I think your win rate scales with the number of Flame of Anors you have. So I actually think Teamer can beat up on Black-White. You just need to draw your Flame of Anors. Oh. Yeah, that's not great for me. I do need red mana, but I think right now I just need to ponder and hit. Ponder and hit. Orcish Bowmasters. Okay. City of Traders, Force of Will, and Omniscience. I don't really want any of these. We need red. There we go. There's red. Okay. Okay. No, no, no. All right, take some damage here, but then just completely obliterate them next turn. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I am down. Is he awake? What time do you go to sleep? Already finished now? Oh, more than that. Okay. Alright, Disruptor Flute. Well, I'm gonna fetch here. This thing doesn't work against... Unless they're mana abilities. Okay, cool. You got me. You may name... Oh. Wait a minute. That's not good. Fuck. Hello? I did board in the Abrade, though. I mean, maybe Force of Will is actually just bad in this matchup. Okay. Your call, buddy. What are you naming? Disruptor Flute names. Yes, I agree, Orem. I agree. Why? This should be illegal. This should be not allowed. I had the beautiful turn 1 show and tell with Omniscience and Emrakul, and my opponent decided to make me not enjoy. All right, so they've started their second game here. It looks like we surveilled away the Witch Enchanter. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Witch Enchanter is like good, like in the mid to late game portion. Once you sort of set up a hate piece, it helps like bog down. But again, Tamiyo turn 1. And if you don't have a removal spell for this Tamiyo, I don't know what the mulligan situation is like. Oh, I gotta show you. I gotta show you. I don't know how the Pro Tour does it. I don't know how the Pro Tour does it. They named Show and Tell. Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy, you lost the coin toss. They probably saw the Omniscience in my hand. Dude, that Daze was such a Jonathan draw. I'm gonna call it the J draw. That's just gonna be like my thing. When you draw like the perfect card, it's the J draw. Alright, they conceded. Nice. Okay, so now we can look at this. Now we can watch coverage. I'm gonna.
Seeing it cut up the middle of the Saga frame just looks gorgeous.
It does. We got to move that dice. Can we get someone down there to move that dice a little top left? No one cares about that text box.
Okay, Carmen and Mason, by the way, are fucking gas. They're so good at what they do. Let me see if I can show you what I wanted to show you.
Supercharge this deck. I mean, let's call it spade a spade. Opal is what put this deck over the top, but Rumble, with the release of MH3, this is something that it finds everything you're looking for in the deck, and also accelerates you. And one of the things about this deck is sometimes you want to play your Underworld breaches for fair value. And in the past, you could do it with Bobble. You would just Bobble 3 or 4 times, and you'd be very happy with that. Well, with Rumble now, you kind of go up a card in your yard, and you sort of just, lose 1 mana every time. Sculpt, 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 sculpt. And sometimes you accidentally find the combo when you're fair breaching. And that, I think, was the other thing that really helped put this deck over the line is, okay, I'm starting to just kind of fair.
All right, Mason, sorry, I'm going to shut you up for just a sec. So here's what I've got. So if you look at the screen, right? This is like my landing page for like when you're starting the match or whatever. And then when you go here, this is the hands, and like right there, that little thing that you saw drop down tells you what the initial hands are. I feel like I've never had like a way to sort of automate that, but just another thing, quality of life thing that I've been thinking about. Also, I'm kind of curious what y'all think about like the color scheme on this. Oh, you know what I should actually do? Hold up. I should, just so you can see the thing one more time. 1 sec. Let me not all my Discord stuff on blast. Stop streaming. Share my screen. Make selection. Share this window. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So real quick, one more time. So basically, my workflow. I start. So we go from like this this head-to-head scene. We might look at like deck lists for a little bit. Okay, cool. And then when you finally start playing, you go into this. So this is like a hey, hello, here are the players. They're getting ready. They're shuffling up. Let's take a look at their opening hands. Boom, and then the mulligans slide in on the left and the right. And I'm just like, that seems like something that every Magic player would want to know, right? Okay, Mason, I need to hear your voice now. It was too long.
Dude, okay, maybe they interact a little. All right, whatever. Do it again. Sculpt, sculpt, sculpt. Try and pressure Doolittle a little, and then eventually end the game.
Doolittle
Alright,
a
so
little.
fetch on the
Nice.
inset from Joel, just a tapped Godless Shrine and an untap.
Yeah, it's a little interesting here. One thing I noticed is Enzo, when we fetch, thought about something. And I don't know if it's just a moment of maybe I should fetch my Misty now, just not get got by some random sideboard card. Or if it was a moment of I have an actual spell, maybe a removal spell or something for this Solitude, and I want to actually clean it off the board instead of trying to
Well, this is a little bit awkward,
It's a little
though.
unclear to me, but
You're not going to
clearly
get
Enzo's
value out of your
thinking about
Mishra's
something pretty
Bauble.
important there. And listen, I know that sounds small.
Like with the Misty Rainforest. But I really feel like in this matchup, Saga is really, really bad. Like I'm not boarding out Saga nearly enough, but in the matchup that has like Felia, Witch Enchanter, and Wrath of the Skies, like Saga is almost just a liability. Like I do not think that card is great.
Against them, mess up the Saga game plans and sort of mess up the mana.
Yeah, not a ton of basics looking at the deck list sheet on Enzo's side, so there really is an incentive to kind of hold your Misty Rainforest if you have, say, a bunch
Nice.
of red
Gotta love
spells
that.
in your hand and can't afford to lose your Steam Vents.
Yep. We are going to see that fetch end of turn. Unfortunate for Doolittle, all that mana, nothing to do. How unlucky.
Let me interrupt you there.
Mm.
Or, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm getting out ahead of Joel. I'll let Joel do
That's a
his
funny. Okay.
Yeah, perhaps an Avon.
That took me a second to pick up.
Get it? It's
Even
because it's, yeah,
interrupter.
right, no, it was a
No,
little...
no, sorry, I'm
no,
going to have to cut you off there.
Okay.
See, look, I can do it too.
Yay!
If we're going to make it looks like, okay, there's going to be a construct made, and we're grabbing that from our token box.
They're so silly.
And now the classic, okay, I draw. What do I have? Do I want to make another construct, or do I want to use my mana this turn? It's a surprisingly tough decision a lot of times, right? It might seem very simple, like, yeah, obviously I make my guy or whatever, but you might have a couple spells you want to play, especially with Urza.
Is that what the
Saga, you
dice
go
is? A
find
construct
spell,
token?
It does that ancient tomb impression,
That's
right?
the thing I was about to say, where I think a lot of times the temptation is to get your value, but as soon as you go, well, it's not so bad to use the Ancient Tomb mode, you kind of go, oh yeah, Ancient Tomb is pretty strong.
Yeah, I think it's also really telling too, right? You mentioned getting your value. You know what's a lot of value? Using a lot of your mana to cast a lot of spells.
Yeah, right.
So it's I think what the thing Saga does is it insulates you from having bad turns, right? Okay, our hands all lands. Well, not great, but at least I get the Saga going, and I make some more constructs. It looks like we are going to get the Mox Opal here off the search. There are a few, one-of artifacts in the main deck here from Enzo that we could have grabbed. Something like Aether Spellbomb's pretty reasonable. Not sure if it's in post-board. Pithing Needle was in the main deck. Probably one that got cut.
Okay, so 2 constructs. So I'm not a big fan of this plan, but like, I mean, maybe that's what your hand just tells you to do.
Thing here as well.
They're 4/4s.
Making jokes about Aven Interrupter. Enzo did a bunch of development onto the battlefield. Did not cast a spell.
Yep. Yeah, and now that Malevolent Rumble land take makes a lot of sense. We mentioned maybe setting up for the longer game. Maybe we needed a land.
Yes.
Doolittle did pick up Fatal Push Return here, and Flicker Wisp showing how he's so nice, just picking off one of those constructs.
I'm trying to think of a way to turn Fatal Push and Flicker Wisp into a portmanteau, like a Fatal Wisp or something, but it's not coming to me.
Don't push it.
Like a Fatal Wisp. Ah, damn. That's my problem, is when I do coverage, I'm not funny.
Some for the rest of us, man.
I don't know what you mean.
All right, we see it untap, and Enzo has Aether Spellbomb. Really nice pickup at this point. It's just a way to have something on the table against creatures.
Yeah, we talked about Aven Interrupter being this huge headache in some percentage of games.
All right, Emery is really good here.
Become a headache again, but if they use their
Ooh, and we hit Bobble. Okay.
As Emery comes down and picks up 2 Bobbles as a good flashback target.
A lot of sort of 1-mana card advantage creatures that use artifacts on Enzo's side.
You think Intuition would be too good for Modern?
Aven Interrupter has to feel pretty good, but the pseudo hate.
I don't actually know.
Really good against Emery's fair plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to undersell just how nice Aven Interrupter is. In fact, I remember that card came out, and I messaged Jerry Thompson. I texted him, I was like, this card's absurd, right? Like, we're going to play this in Standard? And he was like, oh, yeah. And it's wild to me that it hasn't seen a lot of play there.
I played so much of this card internally.
Speaking of playing a lot of this card, Fatal Push comes down in the construct. But, yeah, it's such a strong card, and it's really
goes for the construct.
How it develops.
Really? We don't have a way to trigger Revolt?
Really nice card.
I feel like this Emery is terrifying. Oh, wait. But he's at 9. He's at 9.
We see both players missing land drops, and I think that's going to benefit Enzo.
It goes down to 3.
Yeah, I mean, Enzo has a lot more 1 and 2 mana things and doesn't need as much mana.
Oh.
Joel's deck has a lot of 3s, right? It's just there's going to be a lot of times where your mana gets clogged up here. As we did find a land that turn with Floodstrand, and there's another land on top.
Yeah, if there's an Interrupter in the hand, then it's just over. Because not only do you need...
On the Enzo fan.
Wait, no Miracle check?
Yeah, I mean, he's at 3, and Joel has a lot of cards in hand. It looks to be like 2 or 3 from what I saw, and all this mana up makes me feel there's something that can interact.
Yo, Bones, what's up, dude? We're just chilling.
That happens sometimes. Just like
we're just chilling. We're watching the RC playing Sneak and Show in the challenge. We're 1-1.
Back to the corner, and when you put a player in a spot, they're gonna go for it.
That's really it. I was in Portland.
Right. This is
actually, I was at the RC, but then I flew home early.
And this really shows how important Joel having.
Oh, but it's on the reserve list? I didn't know that, actually. Yeah. No blue, well, no blue-black in my timeline.
Mox Amber as well.
Yeah, and this shows me something that I think is really tight. Enzo was holding that Mox Amber almost assuredly. We could have played that last turn, but we held it because we didn't want Joel to think we had as much mana as we actually did, because we had 1 more. We probably ended up drawing the Beseiju, but now Flame of Nor with a Wizard in play, that's going to give us the draw 2 and the deal 5 with the Flicker Wisp.
Wait, we don't have Aven Interrupter? Brother, we have to have Aven Interrupter.
Yeah, it might also just be, one thing we hadn't talked about is ephemerate the Flicker Wisp. That could get rid of the Underworld Breach. Take it off the board for a second.
Okay.
And then, so that it might be a situation where we had that in hand.
We don't have Aven Interrupter? What?
Very likely the Interrupter.
Right. Enzo picks up 2 fresh cards.
Holy
really
moly.
To find Underworld Breach or something like that to be able to combo off.
Yo, Warlock, hey, what's up?
Emery can chump block it, but
oh my god,
spell turns that off.
That's huge.
We have this spell bomb to bounce the Solitude.
Well, we haven't used Emery this turn either.
Now, maybe Joel won't have the 5th land to hard cast the Solitude, but Emery, if we're very lucky here for Enzo, we can
know
hopefully
the
get
top
spell
card's
bomb
a
back.
land.
Yeah, but we have a fetch. You know a Surveil's coming. Magic players
Oh.
love their Surveil lands. They can't
There's
get enough
only
of
one
them.
shadowy backstreet, and it's on the table.
Beautiful deck building from Joel. Can't get tricked. It is crazy to think about how many tap lands are in our modern decks. Could you imagine 2.5 years ago being like, we're going to play 3 or 4?
When
Did
we
he
were
say make a play?
developing
Did he say
Modern
make a play?
that was
He's
the
looking at the
original
judge. He's like,
was,
slow play.
okay,
Oh,
1,
that's
2,
got to be what he
3,
just
and at one point
said.
We even tried out the 4 Surveil lands.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
you know, we
I
went
agree.
through
I
Rhinos
agree.
type
I would
decks,
also
right?
push
One
for a
we could
play
go
here.
into.
Yes.
Yeah, we want this for our living in deck, obviously.
Ontario to
But then it's
Manitoba.
like,
Okay.
okay, but like, is your energy deck really going to do this?
Ended up in a
Are they really gonna
full-on
play the
business
second
proposal. I
card
now have a
when we
meeting
end
being
in
scheduled with the
Most of
premiers
time,
Yeah.
yeah.
and a
As we are
rep from the
seeing
Ministry of.
every
Wait, wait, wait,
target
wait.
here.
What is the business proposal
Interesting
about?
spot, you know, if you're a droid
Noticing
guy,
it
you
was
think,
sunny
okay,
here.
why not bobble
Does it have
me?
to
You
do
trying
with it
kill
being
me?
sunnier?
Seems like getting a card would be pretty good for you.
It's so. This has to be the beginning of going for it. It feels like.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
it's
bought
either
back the
that in my
Amber?
mind, or yeah, there's maybe some like double 1 mana thing we want to do, like hold up spell bomb plus cast another spell. But now I'm
okay.
thinking a lot more. This is not an interactive moment.
We're floating a blue. We're on Mox Amber 3 for the turn. Another Flame of Lenore going after
Oh,
Solitude.
okay, that's
drawing more
great.
Cards.
And Joel doesn't have any. I mean, I have to imagine if Joel had an Aven Interrupter there.
That would
you're-
have been it. It
Yeah.
has to be what would come up. But,
Wow.
all right, instep fetch. The
Well,
tap
okay, I feel like
Gobbler
it-
Shrine. Fetch instep. Tap.
Aven Interrupter would have just come down on the very first Flame of Anor. That would have been backbreaking in and of itself. And honestly, this is kind of hard to say, but I wonder if you're trying to play around Aven Interrupter, did Enzo, like, I'm not saying, I don't know if it's a punt, but are you not supposed to lead with the Emery if you have 2 Flame of Anors in your, oh, you know what, you maybe drew the second Flame of Anor off the first one? But if Aven Interrupter enters play, you lose the ability to bring back like the Mox from the graveyard. So I'm wondering what the sequencing has to be there. As it is, you're pretty dead if the first Flame of Anor doesn't resolve anyways. So I don't know. I think the Emery blocking is kind of like a, but you also have like the Spell Bomb too as backup. So it's tricky. I don't know. That's a really tough one. Sequencing is really hard.
Tanked a little too when we Emeried. If we didn't have the Interrupter, was maybe I was thinking Macabre this Amber when we target it. But Joel potentially saving it for, okay, hey, if you're trying to combo me, I'll just get your Oracle, win the game, you know? But obviously we had Flame of Anor. This is, you know, a very powerful card we see in Legacy a lot just because it doesn't really use the stack, right? You just sort of, you discard it, you can't really counter this, and you get to get rid of these graveyard deck problems. And it's very tutorable in this deck.
It's very funny where it's calling something like this powerful feels off, but its value above replacement is so high because there's nothing else that does this.
Yeah, and that's something to really keep in mind when you're building your decks. All right, I saw part of the hand, but there's a couple Solitudes there. So that might be the problem for Joel is we have a lot of Solitudes, but we're trying to save them
We
for the
bobbled
fifth
twice that
lane
turn?
in order to
Okay.
actually get pressure down. I think we picked up a Wrath of the Skies for the turn.
That could be huge, and this is the type of game that Enzo's pretty happy playing. We're seeing Enzo just.
See, this is what I'm
draw
saying though.
more
Like
and
when you
more
do
cards.
Flame of Anor,
Yeah,
like
okay,
you
I'm
are
playing
so
actually Solitude picking
happy.
Wrath of the Skies.
Interesting.
Enzo probably has like 4 or 5 cards in hand right now.
Yeah, it's interesting too because if you go for the Spell Bomb to bounce your Emery, then the Ephemerate will get the Emery, right?
Oh.
And that will be very bad for you. But if you hold the Spell Bomb, then you can't really Ephemerate the Solitude because I'll just bounce it eventually, right? I mean, you can. it just doesn't do the
Ooh,
top-
sink into stupor. That's such a hard one up to play around.
Yeah, Sink into Stupor we see in these decks as a lot as a sort of a land and a spell. This deck is very hungry for
That's
mana,
a
but also
card
has a lot of
advantage.
flat out on lands. When it comes to raw lands and only making mana, we have 15 in Enzo's deck with 5 utility lands and Saga
Breach.
and the Sink into Stupor. And you're seeing why players play one of this. It's just so nice in spots like this to have your
Dude, pitching the
mana
Wrath of
source be a
Skies
spell
is
sometimes.
so
Right, and
unlucky.
we see a ton of one-ofs out of Enzo's deck.
I'm gonna
and
assume
that's
that you just
a
had
luxury
to.
You get whenever a deck has this much velocity and selection, just through Mishra's Bobble, fetch lands.
Oh,
that
there's
sort
the
of thing,
breach.
and a combo kill.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say,
Go
Underworld
time.
Breach and Malevolent Rumble mean you're going to see so much of your deck you can reliably.
1, 2,
find
3,
what
4
is your deck,
mana.
like maybe,
Do we have
you know,
Rumble?
more
We do
than
have
you're not
Rumble.
gonna
Okay,
see
yeah,
your
this is
you're not
deterministic,
gonna
right?
draw a lot of cards, but
Or
we're
mostly
gonna have to see if
deterministic,
we can
almost.
find the
Okay,
triangulation
it's
of Rumble and
deterministically
for a
indeterministic.
little bit of value and hope to get there, as we talked about
Lack of
earlier.
skill jobs, 0
Right,
industry, and
because we
requiring
touched on
heavy.
before
Oh,
where just drawing a ton
Wow.
of cards is fine, but you can't.
Wait, so you-
quote unquote stumble in.
damn,
and
that's
win
actually
from
fucking
here.
huge,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, imagine this turn is just like
Good luck with
Enzo
that.
draws 4 good spells.
All right.
Right.
There's Renin 6 and Jace. Are
Automate
those
the
good
borders
spells?
of the
They're pretty
coverage
good.
to
I mean,
change colors
honestly,
to
you know,
what
like,
deck
Red
types
6
the
is a great
players
way
are
we could say
playing.
Sogging over and over again. Jace
So,
is both a win condition, but also just draws a lot of cards here. while finding us
have
combo
a
pieces.
system that
Tameo's not a bad card. Not
kinda
allowed to
does
take
that,
Bolt. That's your only
but it
option to
doesn't-
not do. And yeah, we're seeing Jace
Let me-
go to
let me
hit
show
that might
you.
even be playing around
show you what I
something like
have.
Very macabre.
I like the Jace a lot in particular because we have these Mox Ambers that can only.
So
make
here, for
blue.
example, what I had
This
done
game, Enzo doesn't have
was
enough
I had
Mox Opal,
made
so
like
I think
little
they're gonna end up
indents or whatever.
tad choked on what they can cast from here.
So like Brian's playing Doomsday, so there's Doomsday in the background. Ryan's playing Esper, so there's Luris in the background. But I actually don't like how it looks. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it looks exactly fine. It doesn't look great. You know what I mean? Like it looks. I still get like a pulse of like amateurishness from it. I don't know how I could do it better. There's probably like a better execution of it. So I don't know.
Just struggle against Jace Wielder of Mysteries being a draw engine.
Yeah, and we've seen, you know, sort of around the world in some other feature matches where this sort of happens sometimes. You board
Was able
Jace
to
in,
secure the meeting.
especially when the opponent's playing like a fair.
Yeah, I mean,
plan,
if they took a
and
look,
you
they
play
must
for
have seen
some
like
point,
your
just because,
pitch,
you know,
your
you wanna
elevator
protect
pitch, and really liked it.
surgical extraction on your
So
orbital,
that's
but you
that's
just
pretty good,
draw
right?
some cards. Now, it looks like we're
Confidence
gonna go
in
for
what
Rumble
you're
right
what
now.
you're
We still have
selling.
So many cards in graveyard. We can always pivot back to Jace later.
Otawara to hand.
I took the
That's a
Otawara.
great pickup.
Interesting.
That's something you can use with Ren 6 and some of the fair games. Obviously, Ren's in our graveyard this game. We could
Yes.
escape it with Breach, though. That is something that's on the table if we find a Mox Opal. Another one. So that's
I don't
another
like
fair
taking the
game right
Otawara
here.
there.
Also, you
You're
get
trying to kill
Otawara
this
back
turn.
here,
You need an
another
extra card in the
Breach.
graveyard.
Go again later.
All right, so it looks like we're about to spend some floating mana on another Imri. So this is another avenue to just mill a bunch of cards and perhaps stumble into a combo.
Yeah, and there's the Mox Opal. There's the grinding station.
Okay, it's over.
Uh-oh.
And I love what Enzo's played this game too. Enzo's made sure to keep up 2 mana at every point, so we have priority to play the station immediately. I think Enzo agrees with us that there's a Fairy Macabre
Yes.
in the hand from Joel. Whether Joel has or not, he's done a good job representing it. And so Enzo played around it masterfully this game and gets rewarded immediately. Plays the grinding station, and now it's combo in time.
Right, and understanding how priority works is such a big part of mastering a graveyard combo deck. Just like you say. And getting back a Mox Amber without any sort of Fairy Macabre response, we might actually just be good for takeoff.
Yeah, we might be here. Now you're noticing this Ember.
Yeah,
we
I
talked
mean,
a little
this-
about
this is
before
pretty
we killed
over.
The new Emery via the Legend rule. We're just actually starting off with a free one, right? We don't need to lose any cards. Maybe our opponent interacts in some way, and we want to pivot back to a fair game plan. So I like that play there from Enzo.
I mean, win conditions are all
Right,
blue,
just
so
get out
Amber is
really
just good
early.
enough,
Guys,
right?
We're going to mill over more of our stations, more of our interaction, and now it comes with Enzo to be like, okay, how do I win? How could I lose from here? Excuse me. And playing around that as best we can. And with cards like Stinking the Super in the graveyard, it'll be very easy to sort of just create enough blue and force Joel to have multiple good cards. And I think Joel needs to have something along the lines of like multiple Aven Interrupter, like Aven plus Ephemerate.
Okay.
Yeah, but
something that I
Joel
think
doesn't even have the
interesting
first
here
Haven Interrupter. He would have
that
won if he had
Jace
it.
Wielder of Mysteries would
And there's the
require you
scoop.
to be
Okay,
empty
yeah.
decked in order to win,
Figure-
but that's
figures.
not the case. Joel's
Yeah.
gonna pick him up, doesn't have the Aven Interrupter, and Enzo Burke, Portland local, lone undefeated at the regional championships. Probably
Do we have the
this is
standing somewhere? I want to see how Tangrams is
doing.
doing.
I mean, this is some deep commentary. It's why they hired me. 10-0 is the best start you can have.
Yes. Yeah,
10-0 is-
You're feeling good with that one.
let me hold on. Let me.
Yeah, that's a free one on the notes. You take that one down. You watching Cedric? You could use that one when you come back, buddy. But 10-0 good. But you know, Enzo, we did a great job there. And I want to shout out to Joel as well. I mean, we have caster vision. We can see all the cards. Now we couldn't see all of Joel's hand, but Joel sort of
Oh,
at
what was I
least
gonna
tricked
check
us as
out
well. Of
here?
like, okay, I think you have a Fairy Macabre, and played such a good way to represent that. And I just think that was really expertly played, and it bought a little bit of time. It's possible in another world, Enzo maybe plays around it a little longer when we have the luxury to, and loses the game because a card like Stony Silence gets draw. So great play from Joel. Definitely not out of the tournament. Could easily still get a Pro
Oh,
Tour
yeah,
or a top
definitely.
8 today. Can't wait to see it. But you know what I can't wait to see? More Magic.
Right. We have a backup match that we're going to head down to here in just a second, and it's one that I was looking through the standings and I tried to find one just for you, buddy. We've got Eternal Witness and Friends. and
Wait,
some
what?
More Blinking
Eternal
going
what
on.
now?
Yeah, so this is one
Excuse
of
me?
the Soul Bant Blink, excuse me, a Selesnya Blink deck in the day 2 for us. And this deck is using Eternal Witness as sort of the green card to generate a lot more value and fair game plan.
All right. So this is the backup match for round 10 of SCG Portland with Jacob Ritter kicking us off with Ocelot Pride.
Yeah,
Okay, what do we got? We got Selesnya
One more
Blink.
key
Wait, is this like the
that's
spike
really
deck
good.
with
This
Birthing
isn't how
Ritual?
you normally see the card. You normally see it with the energy cards. This
And
one gives you, like,
then
some focus with
Yawgmoth.
some
Okay,
of
so
the
621,
you have Birthing
621.
Ritual
So
in our
these are
deck. We
people
have
that kind of just
Ephemerate
barely made it
and
in.
Eternal Witness.
Still probably have
We still
a
have
slight
things
chance to
like
make it into
Ocelot
top
Pride
8.
Guide of Souls for this sort of aggressive game plan. And I really like the idea of what Jacob Ritter's doing here, sort of trying to hybridize the two decks.
And it's so funny
This
that
camera
Ritter
needs to
has
be
Birthing
recentered and it's
Ritual
bothering
whenever
me. I'm sorry.
We actually designed Birthing Ritual for Yawgmoth decks, which
15,000 skill jobs mentorship program. Wow.
This is land
For
number 2 with Golgari Yawgmoth.
It's funny, you mentioned we designed it for
Are you
Yawgmoth,
like
but I'd
into
say
like
y- it's
politics
part
or
the
any of
work
that, or not
Yawgmoth,
politics,
and
but
then,
even just like
Majors and myself, we were like,
all
we're
that
gonna blink
stuff
with this
at
card.
all, or is this all
Decks
just
that were
like
sort of
Two
all-
kinds of people.
Yes, and the kind of the two
You've,
ways we were
like,
going about it a lot
you know,
was in
I don't
these
know.
kind of decks, so it's cool to see players
Oh,
have
sorry.
very
Damn.
innovative takes, especially
All right.
from, we thought we were doing as White Orchid Phantom's going to hit our own Flagstone to Tarkir to fix our mana.
Whoa. Okay, some real discipline going on here. If I'm in Ritter's seat and my opponent just missed a land drop, I might want to go after their land.
I think that is a very reasonable play to do, but I love this play from Jacob because if your opponent's like missing land drops, you don't need more help to beat them with your value deck, right?
Sure.
Just get
Wait,
your Eternal Witness,
what?
as we're actually going to bin one, a big sign that either we think the game's not about that or we already have one, and let's just grind value. This Yawgmoth deck can function on 1 mana, but not the greatest, especially when you're missing an early accelerant. And so now Jacob might have some answer as Green Sun Zenith's going to try and find another land.
this game has to be over now, right?
Right, Sight for Sore Eyes for Seth. Really good
Ooh,
find
it's the
here.
foil Dryad Arbor.
My first SCG feature
Do not
was
like that
Dryad
card.
Arbor in the area.
The
All right, round
Dryad
3
Arbor.
of the challenge is starting soon.
All right, back over to Jacob Ritter, who right now able to crunch in for 4. That first strike on Ocelot Pride, so huge here.
Honestly, you wish it didn't have first strike right here. It'd be like,
no,
I wish we could trade.
You wish it didn't have first strike.
I would love to trade my Ocelot Pride for their second land. Be like, oh, it doesn't have first strike. Do you want to block? I'll get rid of it. We can trade. It's cool. But
I mean, Ritter is getting pretty close to the City's Blessing. It looks like Seth just takes it down to 14 with Ranger Captain of Eos hitting the table.
yeah, and in this deck, we have a couple of cool cards we can get. We have like Haywire Might, but really we're kind of just using it for more Prides, more Guide of Souls here, and sort of just trying to combine that.
This game
also
is
with
very
Sack
over,
Mode and
yes.
Ephemerate Eternal Witness, which is sort of
Although I don't
that
actually
card
know.
that's
Oh,
in
you have
the
Solitude.
actually
Okay, I was gonna say like, what is your removal spell in this
to blow up
situation?
Seth here, and Seth nods his head like, yeah, that's how future matches go.
Yeah, all right. I mean, this has definitely got to be one where Seth's just kind of figuring
Wait, why did he
out,
just cut his
how
own
do I
deck?
ever win this game?
Yeah, and I think
Huh?
Seth too is
Or no,
kind
he
of,
must have cut the other guy's
in a
deck.
business
Okay,
that you're not
yeah.
doing
His
upset
sleeves are
G.
green.
Believe
His
it or not,
sleeves
I
are
don't have a
green.
ton of experience on Selesnya
I was like,
Blink
what?
versus
That's like
Golgari
so
Yawgmoth
weird,
when
but
it comes to watching
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
okay.
looking at it,
Next game.
I think your Grist and Yawgmoth draws can keep up a little bit as long as they don't have an explosive draw or you don't get stuck on mana, as we are going to go to game number 2.
Yeah, Seth picks him up, has seen enough, misses another land drop, and going into the sideboards, like you said, I do like Golgari Yawgmoth in the matchup. I have to agree with you there. Just kind of having the combo kill. In a
Dude,
turn
Yawgmoth is
is
actually kind of a
really
terrifying deck.
the
I'm
combo
gonna be
strike.
honest with you.
Yeah, and there's a lot of low toughness creatures with Yawgmoth really excels at taking down, right? You're trying to ephemerate your Eternal Witness. Well, that's one
I think
toughness.
my round
I
is
can
about to
fight over
start.
that,
Let me
right? You're trying to
check.
play Ocelot Pride,
Yeah,
I can
15
fight over that.
seconds.
You don't have that same life total pressure that energy does on me when it comes to the Selesnya Blink versus Golgari Yawgmoth. But looking at the sideboard here, I imagine there's a couple cards that we'd be pretty happy to bring in. Culling Ritual is one of those. Abrupt Decay is another one. And then from there, you might do some little.
Dude, is the
sideboard
mod
changes. One
situation
has,
figured
like,
out for
I
the
can see
chat?
Endurance being something that's like, okay, there's some graveyard synergies. It's also just
Oh, I
like
see
maybe more
Alias has
flash.
the
Maybe I
sword.
wanna have
Okay,
that.
then
You
it's
look
probably
over your main
fine.
deck, you have a
Yeah.
couple cards you don't super love.
Pretty
I do
smart, and I
think
see
of one
patterns and know how to
change
get the right
Seth's
numbers.
deck,
There you
which
go.
is we're playing 3 Green Sun Zeniths, which is a debatable point for some players. Some players are playing 4. some
I
players
have
are
very,
playing
I have
3
a
Green Sun
million
Zeniths.
mods, bro.
Just saying, hey, I wanna have
Honestly,
some of these
I should be
effects,
purging
but
my
I don't
mods. You're
need all
absolutely
three.
right.
And
Let
I
it
like
begin.
You know what? That makes me wonder.
All right, I'm gonna
Looking over
minimize
at Jacob
this.
Ritter,
All right. I mean, brother, if you're supposed to mulligan a hand that has double, cantrip, then something is wrong. I'm keeping this one. Less mods. I did that once. I remember I purged like half my mods, and then I had one mod slot that was between shoot, who was it? I think it was like Rosemary and Rob. They went ponder, no shuffle. Okay. And we are untapping. Funny enough, I actually don't even know if I'm supposed to be preordaining here. Ooh, okay. Is the days actually good? I know the ponder is good, but is the days actually good? So I'll put the ponder on top because if I'm going to keep this card, I'm going to draw the days this turn. I'm just not sure if I want to draw the days. I think I'm going to bottom it. My thought process for bottoming it is that my hand needs a little bit of help. That's going to take time to cast. The game's going to go a little bit longer. And then I think days is just not going to be that great. So, I don't know. Oh, you're right. Let's go here. Home, collection, legacy, sneak and show, export, text file, bang. And then we're going to head over to Moxfield and we're going to go ahead and get that uploaded. Moxfield.com. Okay, that's pretty good. Now there's a really good ponder too because we get to shuffle away the cards we don't like. Dang, now the days looks... Oh my god, the days would have been insane here. Because we could have just gone for show and tell this turn. Shit. I mean, obviously if they have like Force of Will or something, it doesn't work. But... So next turn we can... I think I will take this other ponder though. Try to pop off. New deck. 20, 25, 02, 09, sneak, and show. Show JPA 93. I'm actually kind of fascinated as to why Jonathan is not playing like the ring and things like that. I'm just gonna assume that he tried and it didn't work. Like, or that this has a higher win rate, I guess. There you go, Gavney. There's the there's the thing. Also, there's no surveillance in this deck. Oh, that's not great. Oh. Okay, so this is probably the mirror. What does that mean? Means I probably want to annihilate.
I think it's true, Danny. If you had any real balls, you'd jump off that bridge.
Like, I don't think show and tell will be good enough is what I'm trying to get at.
Max could happen to me. Did you hear what I said?
Not what I'm looking for here. Alright, I think I'm just dead. Can't work normally. I also don't really like the idea of selling my time to make some dude somewhere super fucking rich. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, like, there is something that feels really good about, like, submitting a contract. Like, this is my idea. This is what I can do for you. Let's work together. They have 8 cards in their hand. Holy shit. So if I had kept the days, would I have been fine? I don't know. Also, I think I'm just gonna spew this brainstorm. This is the Golgari Yawgmoth. Okay, this is the Blink matchup. I'm gonna be honest with. Oh, ooh. Okay, we kind of tuned in at a really good time. So Soul Cauldron. Is that Prosperous Innkeeper? I did not know that deck was still playable. Also, Jacob has Solitude in hand, and we're not killing it. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm getting my butt kicked here. Does not feel great. I said I was going to spew this, right? I only have 6 cards. How am I upset about this? You know what I mean? Okay. That's pretty good. So should I try it this turn? Do we have enough cards? I think we do with Force Backup. If I put back 1 and 2... Show and tell. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Oh, sorry. My head is in the way. Pitching Lorien revealed. Okay, I will pitch Preordain. I think the last card was the sneak attack. Sorry. Is a hard cast for us. Sink into stupor, targeting show and tell. Whoa. Okay, well, here's hoping I'm not dead, I guess. I mean, this must mean that I'm dead, right? Either I'm dead or you're dead. But you're the one who's drawing 3 cards this turn. Okay, I think I'm losing now. So this is just blue-green show and tell, right? Yep. Yeah, brainstorming days don't do much. Yep. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do it. Even if I force this, I lose. Yeah. Okay. So they're playing mono. I should probably be boarding out all my show and tells then, right? Or at least like some of them. They got the ring. Oh, so we want consign. What about Magus of the Moon? Is that actually going to be good against them? I don't think it is. I'm almost kind of down to just go like that. Like -4 show and tell, +4 counters. I think the flute is also pretty good too, right? Is this too much? Am I overboarding? Yeah, it's good against the ring, and it's also good against But the problem with I don't know, is Days actually good? I think maybe I'll cut some preordains and just call it here. Sure. There's a lot of mana in this deck. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Would I like to play first? Yes. Okay, I'll keep. We have sneak attack, which is a big deal. Oh, we don't have enough mana though. Alright, I'll just top. So the reason that I'm not so sure about Days. Yeah, that's pretty good. What are we even pitching to this force though? No, play this. Okay. But I guess it would just end up being the Days then, right? I could go for it this turn. I don't think I will. And I'm kind of down to flute. Like, just go flute and name show and tell now. I don't know if they have shifting woodlands. I don't think we saw it. Do you think naming show and tell is bad? I mean, I boarded all of mine out. So maybe I should just do it now. just gonna do it here. Yeah. Show and tell. Okay. Alright, go. So now you need 6 mana to do your thing. Is that even coherent? Like, does that even make sense? What's on top of my deck? It's an island, right? Just take one more draw. I don't think so. Problem is they have 7 cards in their hand. I mean, I'm shuffling anyways, more. Horse pitching show and tell, so they actually had it. Nice. That's not good. But it's not like Days would have beat that. You know what? Maybe what I should have actually done is let them play their show and tell. I don't know. And now they have 5 cards. Alright, whatever. We have Emrakul and Consign. So I think we're actually in a decent spot. Okay, intuition is there. Alright, you have an Emrakul. Somehow I have like the perfect anti-nuts to Consign plus, I mean to show and tell Omni, which is a little bit crazy. Okay. Oh. Obviously I'm punished. Of course, why wouldn't I be? Honestly, at this point, I even wonder if it's correct to play the sneak attack out. Now I lose replicate on consign. You know what other matchup, strangely, I think you should be boarding show and tell out against? It's a Lurin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 mana. Okay. They have Emrakul and 2 other cards. Consign this trigger. Flusterstorm the consign. Okay, so even if I... Well, no, if I hadn't played the sneak attack... I don't know. Do you have anything else? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a lot of permanents in play. Yeah, this is really annoying. This is not what I expected to happen. Yeah, I think yeah, but then then they would just do nothing, right? Well, I guess then I could play, I don't know. That's so tricky. And just keep attacking for 2 forever, like, eh. That doesn't feel great. And I think I'm dead now. Yikes. That's a pretty good one. Alright, I'm gonna... concede here. Yeah, unlucky. I mean, I could have just waited and never cast the sneak attack there, you're right, because then I can consign and then just... and wait for them to die. Like, that's basically, maybe I just needed that. Maybe that was the game plan, right? Like, they're gonna have to play show and tell. I think I'm actually just gonna drop. I'll play like one more league match of show and tell, and then I'm probably gonna put it away. I don't think this deck is really for me. Wait, what? Star City Games stream is currently offline. What happened? Oh, I don't know. This Nodders thing is so good. Dog Attorney. All right, keep. So fun fact here, if you are not able to shuffle your cards back and forth, okay. Just take a card from your sideboard, put it in your main deck, switch it back, and voila. You know the other deck that I kind of want to try out is the Killer Beat. Oh shit. That's not good. Everything's blue. Fuck. Okay. Preordained. That was a really aggressive start, by the way. Bottom and top. I think like what Jonathan has that nobody else does is just like a billion hours of work. All right, bashing in for one. Bashing in for one. I don't know, man. I wish this. Oh no, that's so fucked up. Why would you do that? Well, I sure hope nothing bad comes from that. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's blue. Right? Like, doesn't it like kind of complement the... I just clicked it. I did not mean to click it. Okay, well that decides that for me then. Okay, whatever. That's my thought. Do it again, I dare you. Do it again, I dare you. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, the Dragon Engine. Funny. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. Okay, well, I think they're dead. Also, I totally forgot. We just have built-in protection from... We just have built-in protection. I totally forgot about that. We cannot get comboed this game. Black LED, Black Lotus Petal, anything with that gets like turned into black, like the bubbling the bubbling of the old border there is like, nice. You know what I'm saying? Owie. Gee, sure would be a shame if something were to happen. I guess I should just take the Emrakul. I feel like, whoa. Yeah. Let's just draw it all. Sure. Okay. We draw it all. You think Jonathan boards out some number of... some number of Shonetel in this matchup? All right. One does not think about showing and telling. One simply shows and tells. And today I would like to show my 15-15 plate of spaghetti. This resolves, and then we put in Emrakul. Okay. They have another painter. Bet. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Protection from spells that are one or more colors. So I don't actually know how they're supposed to kill. Oh, they could defile. They could defile. Right? Doesn't Chaos Defiler get around this? No, actually, Baba Libby, there is no control list that I... Okay, I will say one thing. There is a card that I just, for some reason, I don't know why. I had not really thought about this. I don't know why there are Uros in my sideboard, I'll be honest with you. Okay, hold up. Why am I playing main deck Veil? Gross, gross. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this deck is so scuffed. Okay, I kind of... And this is because I took a trip to Modern Town. But you know what card we should probably be playing in this deck? I actually think it's Malevolent Rumble. I think this card should be a 4 of. Because you get to rumble into Beanstalks, One Rings, you get to rumble into land. I'm actually kind of happy now to get, like, you know, we don't need to play this Murktide. We may not need this Flage. We may not even need, like, things like Teferi. I'm not even sure about, like, Consign, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, right? But I guess the other concern is we would need more permanents to make the Rumble worth it. And I don't know what that looks like. I guess the first... Oh, I guess you can also rumble into Leyline Binding. You know, rumble into Uro. I think I would really look into how to make this a good Malevolent Rumble deck, because Rumble not only ramps you, but like it just does a lot. Green cantrip color fixer enchantment, like Abundant Growth or whatever. Oh, they scooped. Nice. That's in. Okay. Yep. It's what does that say? Destroy all. What is that word? Artifacts. Okay. Yeah. I like that card. Consign. Okay. Anybody want to gamble on this? I'm pretty sure they would name. I'm pretty sure they're gonna name blue with Pyroblast. I could also bring in Disruptor Flute. Wow, a lot of tools here. I think the card that I'm not boarding out enough is Force of Will. Well, I actually don't think you can play hard control. I feel like you do need to play some sort of build that you need a build that can actually like that actually can win and then presents threats, because we are past the day and age of being able to play hard control, and that really does make me sad, but kind of just is what it is. I could just do minimal boarding. I don't actually think I want the Disruptor Flute. Oh fuck. I didn't actually sideboard. How was that 3 minutes? Huh? How was that 3 minutes? That was not 3 minutes. That felt like 2. That felt like 1. I don't know what the heck that was. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, like there's just so many threats that people can throw at you. Like the One Ring or Psychic, no, not Psychic Frog, but like, you know, Entomb, like, you know. Yeah, it's like tough. Oh, and then there's also Nadu. Anyone know what happened to SCG? It looks like it's back up. I'm not sure. Maybe they had like a network issue or something, like shut down. It's whatever. Once this is over, once the matches start, I'll take a look back at coverage and keep watching. Yeah, it did go down for a little bit, yeah, but I think things are okay now. Okay, pretty good. A big thing is also that all threats are 2-for-1s and all answer pretty much 1-for-1s. Yeah, dude, they have really made like these 1-for-1 answers not great. If I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It's possible also that this is like a 60 card deck. Okay, well, let's keep going. So we probably want like Solitudes, which I think is actually a playable card now that Vexing Bauble is banned. I don't know how I feel about this many One Rings, to be totally honest. I also don't know if you want like, okay, so like what all do we actually need that is the core? 4 Ponder, 4 Brainstorm, 4 Force. I don't know if Force of Negation is actually good. Solitude, Swords, Leyline Binding. I don't know how many of these cards we want. But then our core would be something like this, right? And I don't actually know how many cards that is. Sure, this is fine. Because I don't think you actually want Yorion in this deck. Unless you're playing a lot of permanents, and I don't know if we are going to be. I will counter this. I don't know if it's actually correct. But this is ticking up to 2, and I feel like they have a plan for Emrakul. With Orc as a Rumble. Oh, yeah, that's a great one. That's a great call. Okay, so we'll figure out the mana later. Well, this is going to be super annoying to actually... Ah, I messed it up already. So we certainly don't need all of these. How many lands do we want? About like 20 or so, right? So 22 in total. So 20 lands, 2 Lorien, which means 38 spells. I'm just gonna randomly cut a bunch of Scalding Tarns. Okay. Wow. I think we definitely want the Xander's Lounge. We definitely want, what, Savannah? And then what? I was playing 2 island, 2 plains? How? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just cut these cards. We're not playing red this iteration. Yeah, I don't know. Wasteland, 2 Tundra, 2 Trop. Is that good? And then we definitely want like Hedgemate. Our base color is this. I'm not sure if we want. Okay, so we're at 16 lands. And then we need to add just a couple more in. Wait. Really? That's it? That's not good. We're already at 60 cards. Okay, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. Probably because we have all of this, right? So maybe we do need to go Yorion. Okay, I didn't think about that. No, I just caught all these cards. I don't want to add them back in. Shit. I think I wanted to go Xander's Lounge plus Savannah. Oh. Wait, why do we have Prismatic Ending in the deck? We do not want Prismatic Ending in the deck. Okay, that was off screen. Maybe we don't have to go Yorion then. Maybe we don't have to go Yorion then. Okay. But also, like... I think if I'm playing this, like, don't you just want, like, main deck Graveyard Hate? Like... Nile spell bombs and things like that. Like, this is plenty removal. Do we have to go 4-color? Shit, this is starting to get a little bit dicey. Nice. What if we went just like Bant and we had Xander's Lounge and like something for Leyline Binding and just play a lot of basics? Like Xander's Lounge and Plains will give you what you need. How are we winning the game though? Can't just be Uro. There's no like combo we could play. We don't have like a... Do we have an option for a combo kill? Maybe like Solitude plus Uro. That kind of attacks. I don't really intend to attack with Sol. I mean, you could play Murktide. A couple Murktides. That's another permanent. that you can get off of Rumble. Blue count for this deck seems really bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh. Okay. Loam is missing. Do we really want Loam? Is Endurance bad? This would be a decent Endurance deck. 12 creature removal spells. I suppose this is a lot of... Yeah, isn't this? Yeah, like you probably don't need like you definitely want... Okay, maybe you don't need like these two, right? I could see us playing... Like you're definitely playing 4 swords, right? Everyone's playing 4 swords. Or it could be like this: 4 swords, 4 binding. This town ain't big enough. This town ain't... What is this? What is this card? Spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a permanent you control. Return up to 2 target non... Oh. Oh, that's cute. Sure. You have Fable. I'm just gonna yield. That is quite cute. Okay, so suddenly we have 4 slots now total. Swords, binding, 2 solitude, bunch of rumbles, and some Murktides. Honestly, maybe you don't need 22 lands. What if you could play 21 lands since you have Malevolent Rumble? Wait a minute. Let's play the One Ring into Fairy. Dude, you have to play the One Ring with this card, though. Rumble into the One Ring is so strong. Alright, sorry. I have stopped caring about this league. And now I just want to try out this deck. Let's put this back. Yeah, we'll put this back. That's fine. Alright, I'll play this game out and then... I don't know, whatever. I feel like there's something here. I feel like we're cooking up something nice. I mean, again, the blue count is just really bad, though. 16? How is that okay? It's probably not. It's probably not. Mono black Necro against Eldrazi. Oh, nice, it's Sam. It's nice. What is this? Necro plus Shieldred's in play? That doesn't look good for the Eldrazi deck. No draw. Oh, I love that so much. I love that so much. Great way to not get a GRV. Very smart. Well, then we're like, we still want to play Force of Will though, don't we? Or do we not? Are there any decks that are playing Malevolent Rumble right now in Legacy? Is Teferi something? It could be. It's not a bad blue permanent. Plus Rumble fuels your graveyard for Murktide and stuff. Oh, that is kind of a weird push and pull. You want instants and sorceries for Murktide, but you want permanents for Rumble. So maybe Murktide is actually not that great. Like it could be like a 1-of or something. But I also don't know if you're supposed to be playing like for, you know, all of this. I think this is where maybe there's a little bit of a mistake too, right? Like if you cut up the beanstalk from this deck, you're no longer required to play Solitude and Leyline Binding. Which, by the way, Solitude doesn't even have that many great great cards. Are there cheap blue permanents that are playable? Not really, right? Wouldn't Rumble be good in lands? I don't know. Isn't that deck like not a real thing? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not registering my click on the Ancient Tomb. Okay, there that is. I think I'd rather put the artifact back for Atraxa purposes. Or I could have maybe pitched the... Or I could have maybe pitched the Lotus Petal instead of the Brainstorm. I mean, I could still pitch the Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah, I think that's just better. Okay, so we want enchantment, artifact, creature, sorcery, and what? Land? Wait, what? Oh, and then instants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Done. Okay. Play this. Sack this. Preordain here. Put it on the bottom. Put it on the top. Exile this. Do that. Do this. Okay, now we're gaming. And we're looking for... Wow, really? Sure. So, land, enchantment, sorcery, instant. Okay, I guess. Not great. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, remember the 8 mulch deck that used to be around? That was a scary deck. Turn 2, just put like 20 zombies into play. Ugh. Mana Bond. Well, now we just need to find another Atraxa or an Emrakul. Grindstone. Okay. Okay. Deal. Oh, this is the game that I didn't sideboard in either, right? Holy shit. You know what? Maybe I was supposed to counter that because now they can tutor up something like Soul Guide. Yeah, actually, I was probably supposed to counter that. Uh-oh. Might actually lose this game. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay. Okay. Get him. Nice. All right. Well, I'm just gonna leave this one in the queue. Maybe I'll finish this up later. I want to figure this out. Isn't this an interesting puzzle? Isn't this an interesting puzzle? Okay, my take is that we should just go full Big Bird. Full Big Bird. And now I'm really wishing I had my mana base like not completely torn apart. Sure, I'm just gonna delete this and work off of this one. So we no longer need Prismatic Ending. I don't actually know if we want Terminus in this deck, I'll be honest. Okay, we'll come back to this. Ground Seal is another card I'm not crazy about. Goodbye, Sylvan Library. Goodbye, Fallage. 33 mana sources. We'll assume that the mana sources work. Malevolent Rumble. Fill deck with 4 of these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Dressstone is actually a pretty good permanent to pick up off a Rumble, too. We'll put this in the maybe pile. I don't think... Is Dressstone actually good right now, though? I don't know if the answer to that question is yes. I'll just do this so I have one copy in the sideboard so I won't forget it. Brainstorm. We have our Up the Beanstalks. The One Ring is also pretty good. Oh my. Oh my. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Why are you lagging? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is like our new card advantage package. So I want some number of Solitude. Although we don't have very many white cards, though. That's the problem. So I actually don't know how good Solitude is. And our blue count's quite poor as well. So we probably want like a mix of Endurances and Solitudes. I actually don't know if Endurance is Endurance actually good against any of these decks? You know what I mean? Like, How many permanents is that? That's 4, 8, 10, 21. That's not like a lot, if I'm totally honest with you. But then Dress Down seems decent as like another. Yeah, so then maybe like round out with Dress Down. Sure. And I actually think I will play a Loam in this deck. Life from the Loam. Do you guys think Ren and 6 could be unbanned in Legacy? Okay, this deck does not seem like it's going to be that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not that great. That's okay though. Can I just assume the mana works? Probably not, right? But like if we're just like Bant, I'm not even sure if you need the red in the current metagame, right? Because it's like Eldrazi, it's like Oops All Spells. It's like Bant Nadu. Oh, that's a scary one. That's one where I would actually want the red blasts. Please don't what, sorry. I don't know if I'm skill gaming, but I appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Wait, yeah, why are we not doing this? Hey, real quick, what is better? Oh, don't unban Ren? Yeah. Okay. I feel that. What is better in the main deck? Harbinger or Back to Basics? It's probably just Back to Basics, right? That's hot. Okay, so maybe we don't want the Life from the Loam then, if I'm going to play Back to Basics. And you know what? Fuck it. 32 lands? Sure. Somewhere a fairy dies. Okay. Or is it better to keep the Lorien and then cut like an actual land? I don't know. Potential? Wait. We're not 4 color. We're 3 color. We do need to cut some of these cards though. Like Plateau. Is this even good? Mystic Sanctuary? Not really. Taiga. We do need the Xander's Lounge, though. Okay. So let's say this is our working base. Oh, you know what card I actually do want to play, though? Is Wrath of the Skies. I kind of want to play that card out. I think that card could be pretty good. Maybe not. I don't know if it's like great in this deck. But I do want to. I want to try that out too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 3 Wasteland, Tundra, Trop, Savannah. The Wasteland's even good here. And we wanted 1 more island. Do we want one more plains? Probably. Oh, then we need the forest as well. Okay, so maybe the wastelands are not that great. Officially the greediest back to basics of all time. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Wait. We're working on it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Trust. Pick out a good forest. Yeah, I'll just take this one. It's fine. Okay. Hear me out. Yeah, Hedge Maze and Meticulous Archive. These cards do not particularly work well with back to basics. Noted. We probably don't want Mystic Sanctuary. Sure, question mark? How about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 basics. 6 basics seems like it's pretty good. 6 basics seems pretty good. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Oh, no, I was going to cut one of these. Yeah, I was also going to cut a Wasteland. So 28 plus 4. So we have 32 lands. I mean, if I want to make my mana even better, I could cut more Wastelands. Right? Like, the cards that I should probably cut from here are the Meticulous Archives and the 2 Wastelands. You know what else you could play with Malevolent Rumble is like Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe Wrath of the Skies is not that great in this deck. I need suggestions. I need some help. Right, because I don't really want, honestly, like, I do want 1 Tundra, I do want 1 Savannah, and I do want that, but these 5 cards, I do not want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want those lands. But you know what? Maybe it's just fine. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we'll just play like a game, a singular game, hate ourselves, and then, you know, not worry about it. How about that? That seems like a pretty good plan, actually. Are there any other like good utility lands that I could be playing? Like this Wasteland just does not seem to. The Wasteland does not make any sense at all to me. Also, is Force of Negation even good? Can you be honest? Isn't Consigned in the main deck just better? No idea. I guess we have Dress Downs. Maybe Force of Negation is good. Why do you like Spell Pierce? No, I don't think I want Teferi. That card is never really... I mean, it's like fine, but aren't we just completely obliterating most of these decks anyways? You know what's funny is with this many basics, you could actually like go down on mana source a little bit, but I really don't want to go below 32, so I think I'm just not gonna. Okay, maybe we just keep Wasteland, whatever. This does not seem like a deck, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. I probably don't need all. Probably don't need all of the Carpet of Flowers since we're playing with basics now. The only thing, what's the hardest thing to cast here is hard casting Endurance and Uro. And I think everything else is relatively easy to cast. But the truth is are we even going to... Okay, wait, maybe Endurance sucks and these should just be Ground Seals. How about that? If this is Ground Seal, what can we not do? Does it stop our deck in any way? We're not playing Mystic Sanctuary. And you can still pick this up off of Rumble. But Endurance is admittedly a little bit better, like on turn 1 against, like blue-black. Cut one of these carpet of flowers. Keep all of the consigns in. Actually, I'm going to play one more back to basics in the sideboard for like Eldrazi or something. I don't know if it should be back to basics or if it should be something else. And I think we just get our butts kicked by Nadu, don't we? Which is not ideal at all. Waterlog teachings to fetch for dress down or binding. Wait, what? Waterlogged teaching. Is this something that says like, is this like the back half of, it's like the land that lets you mystical tutor? Or not mystical tutor, but shoot, what is it called? Mystical teachings. Instant card or a card with flash. Oh, that's so much mana though. Endurance is better against Delver. Okay. Well, I feel like we should just be destroying Delver though, should we not? Maybe that's not even true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The problem is I don't actually want more islands. I actually just don't want more islands. You know, maybe okay, I've never done this before, but what if we played 2 forests? Is that horrible? Playing 2 forests in your Brainstorm Ponder deck seems really bad. When Jeff was building this deck, he had like 35 mana sources and he had like a billion basics. I mean, Forest does cast Rumble, it does cast Groundskeeper, it does cast Up the Beanstalk. It lets you do some nonsense here. And I'll just take out like the Meticulous Archive. I think our blue sources are pretty clean though, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 blue sources. I mean, that's probably okay. Do I need 4 islands? I don't think I do. Okay. And then what else? Like, what is the game plan against Nadu, though? How do you beat Nadu? Meddling Mage? No, that doesn't seem so great. My only answers to Fairy are Leyline Binding. Yikes. That's not great. Maybe I just like splash like red for Pyroblast and call it. 4 pieces of Graveyard Hate only? That seems pretty bad. Guys, this seems horrible. Nobody plays Nadu? Wait, what? Cheese them with Cursed Totem. Uh-oh. Surgical Extraction, Grafdigger's Cage. Maybe just play like 1 surgical. I don't know. I don't like the way this one looks. Alright, wait, is this the only one I have? Which one do I like? Oh, I do like the way this one looks. Okay. 3 back to basics. I think I'm just going to play against Eldrazi and just like tilt off the face of the earth. Yeah, this deck doesn't really seem like it beats Eldrazi. Whatever, who cares? This looks like it's gonna be fun to play for like all of 5 minutes. I just want to cast one. I just want to cast 1 Malevolent Rumble. That's all I'm asking for. Not much else. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, though, you know what I really should do? Is play, like... If I win the game... Okay, alright, John. I see you, John. If I win this game, I will win this game, John, so you can get that pizza. I see you. I see you. Stifles Uro and the ring. Oh, yeah, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. That is a really... I've been playing Malevolent Rumble in Modern, and the card has just seemed absurd. Just absurd. So there's definitely, like, space for it in Legacy. Okay. So this is a little bit awkward. Hey, remember that back to basics we have in our deck? Whoa. Whoa. Shuffle, use Ponder's ability. No, I'm actually going to keep both of these rings. Yeah, remember the back to basics that we have in our deck? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is completely fucking uncastable. Okay, maybe Harbinger is actually better. But Harbinger's not really a main deckable card. But you could move Consigns to the main then. Maybe I should do that. Like, move those two back to basics to the side. Like, okay, hold up. So I'm saying move these to the side, move these to the main, and then cut all of these and play a Harbinger of the Seas. 1, 2, 3. And that incorporates the useful piece of advice that was saying that we want consigned main for like Uro and the ring, and like in some universes even dress down. I will not be playing one Stifle and one... Oh, Dan, dude, I fucked up. Dan, I fucked up. I still have your cards. Can I mail them to you? I don't know if that's something that I'm allowed to do. No. I'm not gonna get you a pizza if I win. I'm going to win so that you can get yourself the pizza. I am enabling you as best as I can here. I'm trying. We're watching Grinding Breach now. Ooh, okay. Against Titan. Peter is up a game. Okay. I see Aftermath Analyst spelunking a lot of permanence in play. Also, why is this camera shifted over so much? It feels like there's all this empty space on the side. Okay, well. It's time to get a Rumblin'. And we're probably just going to take a mana source here, right? Oh, look at this. This is great. No white mana. God. Gosh. Couldn't have avoided that, could we? Ooh. We'll take the drop. Okay, wait a minute. This card's broken. Hello? You just see what I did there? Huh? Wait a minute. Hold up. Maybe we should just be on 4 Uros then. Okay. I'm cooking. I will not be... Oh, in Chicago, maybe we'll buy some... I'm not a big fan of deep dish, brother. It's just not for me. All right. I guess we're playing as blue-black. Sure. That's good. It? Uh-oh. What do you mean, it? I think so, John. Like, the beginning of my thing was, like, I tried to play a 60-card deck that had all these cards I wanted to play. It did not work out. Well, we found a pitch card. We found a pitch card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We found a pitch card. This could have been a consign. Jeez. Fuck. They have another force? Okay. Fine. Okay, no fun. And a Thoughtseize from my other ring? Bro, what the Okay. I mean, you can hit the red source. I don't play red. In fact, this is embarrassing that I have it. They have Tameo too. Dude, that is actually some banana stuff. I mean, I'm just going to put Yorion into my hand, I guess. Maybe I should have just done that instead. But they had double force? Like, what the double force Thoughtseize. I guess I should have just resolved the ring, you're right, yeah. Wait, what is Amulet Food Chain? Oh, Unstable Amulet. Yeah, that one seems pretty cool. Bring you the cards in Chicago. It's in like 2 weeks, bet. Okay. Herd Chef. Yep. Another Wasteland. Of course. I'm mad now. I am mad. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything here. I don't know. This was so close to being good. What does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know. Don't know yet what it means. I liked the thought of being able to rumble into Hate Bears, though. That seems really nice. Rumble might low-key be a card for food. Oh, that's wait, why would it be good in Food Chain? Milling over like Squeeze. I'm a big fan of thin crust pizza, actually. I'm a big fan of thin crust pizza. If I got Wasteland again, I'll be a little upset. Alright, we lose this one. I'm not sitting through this shit. I think them having double forceable for my rings was not great for me. Okay, bring these in. And bring these in. And cut these. And a fawn. I'm gonna cut the fawn. What other cards can we cut? Dress Down, Uro, Ground Seal. Yeah, these are all reasonable cards to cut. Probably just gonna get rid of a Dress Down, honestly. Can I get rid of a Mana Source instead? That seems pretty... Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Cut like the Wasteland. Dude, we drew the Volcanic and the Wasteland, both of which sucked. God. You're so annoying, Magic. You're so annoying. Like, I get it. That's like instant karma. Okay, fine. So if we cut this and we cut this, then what? Then what? YOLO, just play Prismatic Vistas. More basics. That's a lot of fetching. That is a lot of fetching. Okay, hear me out. What if we went full fetch mode? Boom. 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 Like that. You absolutely could do that, John. Actually, if you're serious about it, shoot me a DM before you do it. I'll give you a hookup. Okay, we have Rumble again. Tarn that can't fetch a forest. Okay, but like, Rumble was fire, though. Rumble was actually decently good, right? Like, the Rumble looked kind of clean. It was like the rest of the deck that was messy. Okay, I'm pretty sold. I'm pretty sold. I mean, I'm kind of down for shuffling here. Okay. One off of Yavi Maya. Oof. There's a Ponder, sure. Pog-a-loo. Pog-a-loo. I've never heard that word before in my life. Quite frankly, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that out loud. Pog-a-loo. Chooses not to use Ponder's ability. Okay. Getting dazed here. Kind of trying to push for it. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want the Solitude. I also don't want to get Wastelanded. Scalding Tarn is so bad. Alright, maybe this back to basics plan is dumb. It's dumb. Maybe that's actually... And I should just embrace it and just go ham. You think they've got Bowmasters here? They probably do. Oh, you know what's really cool though? Hold up. Rumble gets around Bowmasters really nicely. Oh, there's a ground seal. Oh, I get to pick whatever I want here. Do you think they're playing Reanimator? Be honest. I saw Tamio, Force of Will, Thoughtseize. Yo, Gimlex, thank you for the raid. Hello. Yeah, sure. Why don't we just take this card? Oh, and I can play it now too? I'm gonna hold here to play around Daze. And really hope I don't get punished by it like an Entomb. Okay, I think it's just Bowmasters, yeah. I think it's just Bowmasters. Never mind, it's surveilling. We're surveilling. Sure. Here's Tamio. Okay. I'm content. Forest and an island. Oh, this is why Loam could be good, because we're milling so many cards now. I see. That makes sense. Is there a reason why I'm not cycling this Lorien Revealed? Well, we did board out all of the stuff, so also got enough big hits from Murktide. Yeah, at this point, Murktide doesn't even look that bad, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could actually do it. Was this now? It's Bowmasters. It's fine. Question is what do I kill here? I think I'm gonna just go after the Bowmasters. Sack this. Counter your Bowmasters. Draw a card. Cycle with Lorien. I guess I'll get the Volcanic Island. Alright, that worked out really well for me. Like, Mamma Mia. That was really good. Okay. So we need to hit a Pyroblast. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Why is the ring still legal in this format? I don't think it's that bad. Wait, Tamio, you don't usually see fucking Thoughtseize. I can't tell if these Thoughtseizers are being sandbagged or what. Whatever. I might just be getting rolled here. That's totally fine. Okay, I'm now kind of invested into building some sort of control deck that plays Malevolent Rumble. It just feels good. The card feels good, and that's all I needed to know from building this poor Yorion deck. I don't necessarily know if I want to. So now I have to like figure. Now it gets really tricky because now I have to like count all the nuances and everything. Okay. Good. Another Bowmaster. I think I got 2 cards in hand. I think the Bowmaster is more of a problem than the Tamio. Tamio may tick up an ult, but Bowmaster like does not let me play the game. Okay. Now we're doing pretty nicely. They're gonna blow up this volcanic island, which is understandable. This deck is not something that I have yet uploaded to Moxfield because I don't even know if this deck is something that is worth uploading to Moxfield. But the point... Okay. It's not what I expected. The point here, though, is that, hey, Rumble is pretty good. Okay. You know, this is actually a really cool part of Magic where, like, I'm glad that we... Harbinger of the Seas. Show me days. It's a pretty good one too. Scalding Tarn. Now Tamio takes up to 7. We still have one more Tundra left in our deck, right? I think we do. Okay, I made a mistake. Yeah, this back to basics plan, not great. We go 4 color, we play Rumble, we figure it out. We figure it the fuck out, you know? Wait, that's actually so insane because the Rumble feels great. I mean, as it is already, it's not like we're playing like shit. Okay. It's quite annoying. So what do we do now? Oh, Solitude is not on their radar. That is great. Now, so I was actually worried because I was like, oh. I mean, it's possible this gets countered. Did not. It means they don't have days either. Attack the Tamiyo, sure. Tamiyo takes 2, goes down to 6. Play the One Ring. And now we are cooking. Now I think we will successfully turn the corner here, which is great. So I think the other thing, we didn't want the extra beanstalk trigger. Did I miss something? What beanstalk trigger are you talking about? Barrow-goyf. Okay. I may have missed something, I don't know. Well, they don't have days. I would be shocked if they had something like Spell Pierce. Okay. So we're taking 1. Let the beanstalk was. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll draw some cards here. Not what I'm exactly looking for, but not something that I can say no to. Okay, just kidding. Banger draw. I actually don't know what the removal spell is for Solitude. How do they kill this card once it's in play? Any knowers? I see what you mean though, Jeff. Yeah. I think was this in response to the beanstalk? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. I think I was supposed to fetch for the Xander's Lounge here, but it's fine. Alright, this one should be wrapped up. Just a matter of going through the motions. And at this point, I don't even think we need Pyroblast. We have entered the late game. And this is all without me even having used my Yorion yet. Ba-boom. I am probably going to drop from this league. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't figure it out. Should this be a 60 card deck or an 80 card deck? 60 cards or 80 cards? Yeah, Yorion is the dub. More decks should probably play Yorion. Yorion Delver? Is that what we're saying? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you said? Someone somewhere has a deck list that is Yorion Delver, you know? It exists. Okay. Little do they know that we have a bajillion. Oh. I don't think you want to do that. Okay, draw a card, comes into play. Days. Okay. Yes. Got to draw the cards before Days went on the stack, which is pretty nice. What did they bounce? They bounced Underground Sea. Okay. Alright, they conceded. Client seems to be slowing down a little bit. Just a little bit. Does this count? Does what count? Hold up. Click. Late Night Legacy Challenge with... Oh, yeah, you're right. I do remember Dom playing this. Didn't he submit this? Didn't he play this in Yorion Delver by Sylvia? Bro, it exists. It rears its ugly head. And this is 5-color Delver. Oh my gosh. Swords Ending, Bowmasters, Dragon's Race Channeler. You know, he top 32 to Eternal Weekend with it too. Damn. Okay, so I actually don't think they're playing Reanimator. I think they're just playing blue-black, like mid-rangey stuff. So that makes me wonder if something like Endurance is actually better than like Ground Seal, or if I maybe want the Wasteland back in. But I'm happy to kind of just run it back. Whatever, figure it out. I'm gonna go check up on the homies really quickly. Before I do that, hold up. Before I do that, actually, you know, we'll finish this game. But before I do that, I just want to remind everyone that today's stream is sponsored by Factor. Really quickly, I just want to talk about this a little bit. So, first of all, let me explain why you may be the biggest reason that you would want to consider this is because I cannot describe to you how helpful it is for me if anybody signs up. Plus, anybody who signs up, I will reach out to you personally with a special present, a special gift that I will not reveal to anybody on stream, but already the 2 people that have signed up have gotten a really cool prize. And yeah, I mean, I'll also just be honest with you about Factor and my experience with Factor. I got Factor like 2 years ago or something. It's great. It's easy. It's fast. It really is just that. There's nothing really much more to it. The food is actually good. The menu is like pretty clean. If you look at everything here, you know, like various different items. Now I will say that this is like mostly protein focused kind of stuff, you know, chicken and mushrooms, you know, they had some fun stuff down here. I feel, yeah, they'll literally send you truffle butter flaming it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you can't put these words in a sentence together and then not expect me not to try it out. And when I did try it out, it was like, yeah, it actually like tastes pretty good. It's not going to be like a you know, $150 steak that you get, you know, when you're dressed up and going out, but it's pretty good for, you know, a cheap meal that you can eat at home with no effort at all. You can use my code. Let me type this in here. I haven't used it recently, but when I did do like my gamut of like meal service kits, I had dropped like 15 pounds or something like that, which was to me kind of crazy. And then the only reason it stopped is because I just got lazy, and I got lazier than lazy. And that's kind of crazy because like this is super simple stuff. You just like they'll send you the food, you put it in the microwave, you warm it, you eat it. You know, it's like that's really what it is. So if you're busy, you don't have time to cook, if you're ordering out too much, this is a great alternative. Highly recommend it. Link is in the chat right there. And then if you do sign up for it, please reach out to me, and I will hook you up with a pretty cool, sweet little present. All right, cool. We're going into game 3 now, and proof of concept. Let's see if we can. Proof of concept. Let's see if it can work. All right, they mulligan to 6. This hand is not that great. We have no rumbles. We have no up the beanstalks. Notably, I also did not surveil at all that game, which is kind of crazy. Okay. No Tameo there. I guess we'll get the hedge maze. Hey, thank you, Babalimbi. I appreciate that. Tier month 3 months in advance. Okay. You popped off there. That is sick. 3 months in advance. All right. That's empowering. All right, so now our binding can be online next turn. I don't think it's going to be available now, but that's okay. We don't need it yet. There's the wasteland. Okay, well, we don't actually care too much about the wasteland yet, right? I don't think we do. Ooh, good draw, good draw. Do I use it now or later? Let's think about this binding. There's a little bit of tension here. I want the Xander's Lounge. I want the Volcanic Island. Now these basics are kind of screwing me over because I didn't really see the vision earlier. I think I'm just going to play... Yeah, I'm probably just going to go... It can't be Island, right? All right, whatever. I'll just do this. Rumble! Nice try, wastelanding me. I feel like this is gonna get dazed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Rumble got dazed. Womp, womp, womp. Is there like a permanent... Is there like a permanent... They got rid of Blue Elemental Blast? Okay. A permanent sweeper? Like a temporary lockdown, but that like doesn't suck. Something that's like legacy playable. There might not be. Ooh. Okay. We might have something here. Deed. Oh, you're right. Deed. Cleansing. Dan just like... It's choose one? Oh, okay. Yeah, even better. All right, we'll play the dress down. Into the One Ring. Okay. Land. That's pretty good. I'm actually just gonna play Uro here. Forest pitching days. So this is a little bit awkward because I don't have... Oh, these are really good cards. So the Beanstalk is a game winner. I think I'm just going to hide that on top of my deck. And then the Ring doesn't really do anything. I might even shuffle that one away. Let's make them have another Force, though. Because they don't really have threats that I can afford to, like... There's nothing they have that if it really resolves, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Alright, so they had another Force. Perfect. And now we have Uro in the graveyard. Dressdown's going to go away. We have... Actually, I think they're just fucked. We have so much stuff coming in. They've got 3 cards in hand. Let's start with this. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to ponder here. Binding is... Oh, Binding only costs 1 mana. No, it's going to cost 2. I'm not going to ponder here. But they did pitch a Daze. One sec. Okay, so they ended their turn. Sure. Oh. Okay. How about that? It's over! Alright, now I'm gonna fire the Ponder because I... Oh, did I have a land drop last turn? If I... these are not great. I'm going to shuffle this. That is just nuts. Okay. Dude, I don't think I've done this in a long time. What is it that I've not done in a long time, you might ask? Just drawn all the cards? Wait, this is like peak Unzid right here. Hello? Okay. Here's my Titan. Uro is back. They conceded. Nice. We did it. We did it. All right. Wait. Actually, though, I think Malevolent Rumble is really sick for a couple of reasons, right? I mean, the first thing is, in a lot of scenarios, okay, it is going to cost 2 mana, but in scenarios where you're trying to, like, you know, chain multiple spells together, I mean, it's a 1 mana, like, look at the top 4. I think Control has also sort of like pivoted. I was actually shocked to see how many permanents we could actually afford to play that were decent. And like 23 plus all your lands, you don't really want to take a land off of this, but like, brother, you are cooking. It also helps you find card. Okay, yeah, this card is great. This card is great. I'm gonna go ahead and try this out a little bit more. My concern right now is that like the metagame is like a bunch of like fast combo. And if that's the case, I gotta figure out a couple things. First of all, against fast combo, I think 60 is just generally better than 80. I have not played 60 in a while. Secondly, if we're playing 60, are we just trying? I don't know if we can do it all. This takes up 12. Like if we try to do it all, right? So maybe we don't need like all the One Rings, right? Let's say we're playing like 3 the One Rings. Boom, boom. Like your deck has basically built itself at this point. That is 27 cards right here, right? And if you're playing Beanstalk, you probably need some number of like Leyline bindings. Okay, boom. This is 30 cards, and you get 8 more cards. How the f are you supposed to win the game? So, but I also just don't know how these Yorion deck. Oh, that's something that we could do though. That is something that we should definitely look to do. Okay, so we're gonna cut these Harbinger of the Seas, but I want to board into permanent based hate, I think. Jam a 4th or 2 in there? Yeah, I mean, that's actually kind of possible too. Too many cards to side out against combo. Yeah, that is a little true. I will not deny that, right? Leyline Binding is actually surprisingly good against, like, it's good against Show and Tell. It's good against Nadu. It's good against, even to a degree, something like Storm, being able to Stone Rain. It's not great. That's not, like, you never want to be doing that, but, like, I mean, I would try to cut it there if I could, yeah. I don't know, yeah. There's a decent number of cards that are, like, mediocre against combo. I think I would still keep something like, this in, but, yeah, I think you would want to just really lean into some nice hate. 4th was the only reason I want any matchups outside of those two. I see. Yeah. 4th just like wins out of nowhere. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, what if we played a little bit of the kitty cat with Malevolent Rumble, right? Like, that'd be kind of fun. Displacer Kitten and Malevolent Rumble. Wait a second. Is there a way to combo with Displacer Kitten in Bug? Like, let's say I'm not playing Teferi or Mishra's Bauble. Because going like turn 2 Rumble into turn 3 Cat or Reanimate Cat is kind of a sicko thing. Do you need the full playset of Lorien? Probably not, but it's a blue card and it's a mana source. Like, I don't think I play. I was playing the first game and I just had like Lorien in my hand for like 5 turns. I was like, wait, why am I not cycling this? Like, what's going on in my head? Knock knock. Have you forgotten how to play? But I really don't think you should be going below 32 mana sources. Yeah, Cat with Teferi is known, but that puts you into blue-white. And I'm thinking of a combination of Rumble, Cat, and a way to reanimate Cat. That would be kind of cool. All the white reanimate cards are... Oh, I guess you could try Jolted Awake. But you need other ways to get energy in your deck. Also, this is not that great. It only gets artifacts and creatures. Right, like Recommission only gets mana value 3. Is that accurate? Or like Helping Hand. Wait, is this not a card? Oh, Recommission. 2 M's probably. This is not what I was looking for. I'm looking for Helping Hand. Well, not in this build because you're playing Leyline Binding, Tartan. Turn target, yeah, to your graveyard to the battlefield type, so mana value 3 or less. Yeah, I don't... And then there was one more too, wasn't there? Helping Hand, Jolted Awake. There's one that turns your creature into like a 1/1 spirit or something. There's Wasteland and Moon. Yeah, so my solution to that is just like play more lands and just get wastelanded. And not die. That's the important thing. Don't die. Yeah, I mean, you could argue though that like binding is not great. You could argue that, right? Like think about it. You've got Solitude, you've got Swords. You may not need the binding. And then that cleans up your mana a decent bit. Then you can actually play Bant. I just don't know if Bant is actually good. Because the problem with Bant is like this thing still costs green, but I don't remember if True Hero was playing this card earlier. Yeah. Also, this build would probably just get completely eaten up alive by Mono Red, so that's something to think about. But that is something that you could do, right? Remember the old list that I used to have that was like just like Teferis and the One Rings, and then you play fourth at the very end of it? You could try something like that, but then you're not playing Beanstalk, and I feel like, is Beanstalk good? This is a serious question. Is Beanstalk actually good? Because then instead of this, you could do like a 60 card Malevolent Rumble Teferi deck. And you just don't play Leyline Binding or up the Beanstalk. It's possible that Beanstalk is just bad. Very possible. Yeah. I have just not played without it. But then if you're not playing this, then you can play like a 60 card deck. And things start to get a little bit better. And you still get like access to Solitude, which is pretty good. So you're, well, oh, you don't actually want the Solitude anymore if you're not playing Beanstalk. Never mind. Yeah. Anyways, friends, I gotta call the streams here today. I'm gonna go and hang out with family, and maybe go out for like a nice little brunch or something. We'll see. Let me see who else is streaming right now. I know the RC is going on. So Ross is also streaming. Oh, Sylvia's streaming. All right, well, we were talking about Sylvia earlier today. Let's go send y'all over to Sylvia, who's playing some Rug Delver. Good old Rug Delver. And that's going to be it for me. I'm so glad that we found Malevolent Rumble. That I think it's going to be quite nice. Yeah, GG's. Oh, thanks for the metric, Cadet. Yeah, I took a modern card, Mike, and I slapped it into this legacy deck, and I think it's actually got potential. Yeah, but Sylvia's got good gameplay, so you'll learn a thing or two no matter what. Anyways, bye friends.